Anyway,
Oh, well, let's see.
their other brother had a carnival all over the Midwest. Amusement company, and rides and merry-go-round Ferris wheels and
Bill.
freak shows and stuff like that, you know.
Bill.
I used to go, he'd be in these small towns, and I'd drive over there and
That's nice, she said.
take a roll of tickets and
Christmas with her and
here,
many years, so.
be my guest, you know,
Yeah.
riding the rides and going to shows. And
So they were already down Albuquerque.
another thing that really always sticks in my craw, really, I probably told this 1,000 times too, but the circus came to town in our town. I went down there and I said, "You'd be interested in watering the elephants?" I said, "Sure, anything." So I had to go down and across a baseball field, down through a ditch, up the other side about a half a block over to the park to get buckets of water. So I carried that damn stuff for 2 hours, I bet you. And the guy tore up a stub and he had it to me.
You know, we can't leave that dog.
I went down there that night and,
Oh, you mean you're.
to preface this,
Yeah, this one's such a scary cat.
I was gonna go and my dad said, "Did you cut those weeds I told you about this morning?" I said, "No." You know, you go and you get those done down there. There's space probably about bigger in here.
With us.
So I grabbed these thing and went down there and I took it to the main tent and the guy said, "Get out of here, kid. That's no damn good."
What? After all that work.
That was before I said bad words and you know I'd say now, don't you?
My girl. My best friend.
You got a raw deal there.
Tried to go to the free shows and stuff, they wouldn't take the damn thing. Well, that's
After
gratitude.
carrying all that
That's a
water.
great way to treat a kid, you
You
know.
got snookered.
Who'd be ever?
You should have kicked him in the knee.
In
the nuts.
what?
In the knee.
Yeah, well, knee, yeah, that's right.
Right.
You give him the knee.
Dirty, faded.
Anyway, all that stuff.
But that was.
I rave on and on sometimes, but sorry about
Life in
that.
Laurel.
Yeah, back and forth.
Life in Laurel.
Yeah.
You could just let go.
Oh my
Well,
God.
it was a nice little town, really.
Yeah, and he said,
Right, Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah.
like her at the table begging.
Really surprised me when I read that about James Colbert being born in Laurel, Nebraska. But I didn't know. We were leaving just the same time he was born.
It was just like,
We went up there in 1929,
yeah,
I think it was.
I'm gone
Wow.
And I went from this little
for.
town
Especially since we had their.
to a big city town, big city like Sioux City, big school. And who prevented me the first thing? Luckily, her cousin, Bill Marple was his name.
Really?
He kind of took me under his wing and showed me the ropes and kind of showed me the way around and stuff, and I really appreciated it. But I never knew who he was, of course. I didn't really know Maryland, of course.
Did your dad have a garage in Sioux
Yeah.
City?
He had a big garage and then new cars, and then the Depression came along and they kicked him out of the garage and paid for it, I guess. I don't know. I was too young to realize what was going on, but and the guy run the mill down half a block.
And this one.
Said you could
is not good.
use the old horse stall in there. So that's where he works in Laurel.
Yeah.
And then we moved. See, he had invented a car hoist. Drive on these huge tracks, stand the upper wheel,
It's crazy.
turn the car up on the side like this.
Ooh.
Because you used to have to crawl under and take the pan off and stuff, and work on the rods and stuff, you know.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I mean, you just can't just.
So just turn it like this and you
Yeah, you usually had to have a rocker out here and just,
And she's there all day in a house and a few.
Damn, not a good idea.
well, yeah, it was. Anyway, a guy from Sioux City heard about it one time, so he came in there. In fact, he was an inventor of Kerry Keene trunks. I don't know, you kids have never heard of them. They were a trunk they hooked right behind the, under the rear window,
Yeah,
for carrying stuff, you know.
yeah, yeah.
He conned my dad into coming over to Sioux City. Said, I'd like to manufacture those. We went over there and he opened up a shop already. He was really equipped, I remember that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But the thing never went over because they didn't have the right kind of salesman or something.
Right, right.
Anyway, and besides, nobody had money. Depression.
At that time.
That's right.
Sounded like a good idea though,
Well, I think it was.
to work on a car instead
yeah.
of underneath the, better lighting and everything,
Oh
you know?
yeah, he was sure bright. Yeah, they were right here.
What a bitch, man, standing there having your head turned and working on all
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff.
he sit on a stool and work on
Or laying down, working.
his. Yeah, I know it. It wasn't
Yeah,
that.
that would have been really revolutionary.
Yeah, it was
They have a
great.
chihuahua too?
She gets
And then this guy, Kerry Keene guy, always
freaks out.
built airplanes too.
Dishwasher freaks out.
Kerry Coops.
So, you know,
I think
it's different thing.
Kerry Coops.
Do they have a
First
chihuahua?
airplane ride I ever had was with him. But
What, a
I
biplane?
wonder if that's off.
Huh?
Biplane?
no, there was. As I recall, there was a monoplane. Yeah, it was
First one.
single engine monoplane.
Take your with
But
you.
Scary.
yeah, it was great.
She might live another 10
Then they had a place up on the lake on the Minnesota border. Lake Okoboji was the name of it. He wanted us to go up there and
We've seen them on the road.
stay up there for a few days at a time, you know. And Okoboji,
Still alive.
It's an interesting name.
Indian name, I suppose. I don't
She
know.
may outlive you guys.
Anyway, it was great. And that's enough of my rattling on now. After kids in town, we're up there wanting to dig. So we dig it.
But we have that, little bear.
Down over here and then digging our hole. So we had crawl spaces in there.
Well,
This cave. Well, and we got smart one time. There was a bank out like that in the back. And we decided to tunnel through it one time. And so we started digging on one side. Of course, it wasn't near that big. It was probably, it seemed like it was now, but hill was probably maybe as high as this ceiling, possibly. And maybe as wide as from here to
sprayed up there.
closet part of there. I started digging in there one day and
Down there, and he wanted to.
this will take me years. Well, anyway, we got out above it and I looked and I thought,
And you know, I
we start from this side, somebody can meet us in the middle,
off of there.
which we finally did.
I have no use for
My mother was so scared she just sent my dad over to check it out and see how it was gonna cave in or something. Never did. Thank goodness. But I don't know. Anyway, we're renting a little house, and my brother and I, after the kids in town were coming through there, so we're on the main path. He and I dug a big hole, about that deep, about that big around, and right in the path.
Some people don't take it very
And,
seriously and the animal acts out. That's all it is.
Covered it with sticks and grass and stuff, you know.
I can understand.
We'd seen it in elephant traps in the movies, you know. Well, anyway, one day the landlord came up there and he came up to the house and knocked on the door. And Mom said he was wedged her up to his waist. He fell in the damn thing. Mom said, "Well, I guess it's time to start packing."
The landlord fell in?
Yeah, the landlord fell in. He's a little old guy, and.
Boy, it's like.
Mom said, "I guess I'll start packing," and he said, "No, the boys are pretty smart boys." He said, "That was a good little trap." It's lucky he was good natured.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's a landlord trap.
Then right in our backyard there was a big standpipe. Back in the little town, there was just a straight pipe, you know.
Dominant, like you have no choice. Like
Oh, it never tapered. It was just straight up, just a big tank.
Yeah.
That thing would, Mom would get her clothes on and start flooding,
Landlord's not
you
on
know,
site.
running over. They used to run it over on purpose to clean it out, I guess.
I remember we were over in London.
And the neighbor asked Blaine once if he'd go up there and hook an antenna on top for him. There was decorating points up there. So Blaine him up and hooked an antenna for him and run over to his house. And they're right next door to us. And
All over the sidewalk.
It's like that.
Everybody had their dog.
then the guy would get on my case about something.
I'm sure
The neighbor, he didn't like the way I run my life, I guess. So he'd complain to the mayor that I was setting fires over there or something. I did a couple of them back there.
Confession?
Nothing big. Always in a bucket or something, you know.